everyone, we're here today with Nick, who is one of the lead designers for Refreshing Mountains escape rooms. Speaking of escape rooms, we're here outside the newest one, Go for Launch. What makes this one so special, Nick?
So we got to re-theme a room that we had already had, kind of change the layout. But one of the cool things with this is those of us that have designed them before, we really love the puzzles, get into those. But we also have our one local artist who also works in activities with us, has helped us paint some murals and stuff for adding, kind of deepens the theme as you're in there.
That's amazing. I love that. Using a local artist, it's really special. So tell me a little bit more about what the designing of the room was like.
Started when we got together, we wanted to do a science lab. So we started playing with that, going through sciences. Obviously, when you just say science, it's a very, very broad area. We landed on the most interesting would be stuff with space. So we started putting the planets in, and then as you start doing that, you try and hone in on, right, so what is going to be the main goal? Now we have some puzzles in, and that's where we landed on, well, launching a rocket. And then Don Baumberger helps do a lot of the designing, and he did really well with the planets and all, but then that's when we reached out to Morgan, our local artist, and she really helped us with the mural. So, and then getting the time sequence, because obviously just launching a rocket, we wanted to go along with something into that, so we went to that we are actually traveling back into like the 1950s, so it's an older style launch, but we can only be back in time for so long.
All right, Nick, last question. Escape rooms can be tricky, but you've been involved in a lot of them. So can you give us hints or tips, especially for people doing an escape room the first time?
So the biggest thing with the escape room is they're designed to be a team to get in there. We don't design them by ourselves, I'm not the only one, so multiple people went into designing it, so multiple people have to go into getting out of it. It's specifically made that like not all the puzzles are thought through the same way, and everybody thinks different. So if you're trying a puzzle, you're not figuring it out, pass it off to a teammate. Make sure you're working together and communicating as you go through. If you try and do it alone, usually it's a lot harder. You work together, you have a much better chance of getting out in a good time.
You know what they say, teamwork makes the dream work.